y'all. It's a gamer's world. Money trails. Yeah. Fatter L's and money trails in 2026. Yeah, that's my message right now. Yeah, man. So, alright, right now we literally just working on some constants. I had some shit I was scaling, so let's see what this shit says. It says it's a fantastic. You're hitting, winging it works when it's one player. From 50 units on screen. Here's a cheat code. Alright, do not load individual images like that is texture sprite sheets. Okay, great. That's what I'm doing. The constant. You pack all to one giant image and load that one image into the memory once. Okay, the coder, instead of loading the file, it'll tell the GPU render a rectangle from the coordinates. GPU context switching is expensive. Swapping textures is slow. Okay, good to know. Changing UV coordinates on an existing. So I could put them all. So I could put all my characters on the same sprite sheet. Maybe I could put 2 characters per sprite sheet, and I'll load shit quicker. We'll see. Like have or like different, like if they have like a different outfit or some shit. Different variant, different skin, different palette swap. The logic architecture, composition over inheritance. Okay, I don't know what that means. The suggested making a separate Py script for every character. Don't do this. Goblin Py, Skeleton Py, Boss Py. Why? If you fix a bug in Gravity and Goblin, you have to copy and paste that into all 50 files. That is tech depth hell. The solution: Entity Component System, ECS, or a data-driven class. Option A, the class configure method. Best for 2D Python fighting games. You write one generic enemy class. The class doesn't know if it's a goblin, a skeleton. It just knows how to move, how to attack, and play animations. You inject the personality into a JSON dictionary. Okay. Awesome. The database. So what is a JSON? A JSON is just it's some sort of like numbered script for Python. I don't even know what the fuck a JSON is. Fuck is a JSON? I don't know. Ain't that the freaking red power? No, ain't that the blue Power Ranger? No, that was Billy. Jason was one of them niggas. Yeah, though. Anyone hit me up on the chat? Yeah, I swear I don't never look at my chat, y'all. Yeah, don't expect. Yeah, someone could have said, "Yo, hit me in 2 minutes and I'll give you $1 million." I would have never seen that shit. Yeah, so let's continue. Zoom in. Damn, I can't zoom in. Yeah, my computer acting funky. I don't know what's wrong. Alright, let's give it a second. Yeah, what the fuck? Damn. Did I do something wrong? No, I'm clicking the button, it's not doing nothing. It's it probably got something to do with the screen swap. I don't fucking know. This is great. Whatever. I can't even touch this screen. Damn, what the fuck? Okay. Looks like it fixed itself. There we go. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with this shit. could delete all this. Alright. Okay, let's continue reading. Alright, ECS. Alright, you create a JSON database and you create an entity okay. How to stress test. How can I turn Moses class to some sort of how can I turn into a attacking and getting hit? I want to make a Street Fighter 2 style brawl machine, aka the training room. In this room, I want to be able to spawn as many enemies as I want. Any enemy code them to fight me, jump, attack, with the same move while standing still. Literally some next level sort of practice level, like Tekken or Street Fighter 5. In here we can have characters about each other and stress test the whole thing. I want like an option when I push a certain button that brings up like a debug console where I can respawn, despawn, do things like make a character block I'm going in depth. This is how you yo. This is how you get. You literally gotta talk to the AI like, talk to it nice. Talk to it like it's a friend. Let it know what the fuck you want. I swear to God, every time I do this shit, it'll help me implement everything I asked for. And I'll be sitting there just like, damn, I just meant to like let you know. I was just trying to tell you what I wanted to do. Like what I'm like bro, I want like a system where like when I punch them, they keep getting like hit with different moves, and then when I hit them with a heavy, they go flying. I'm like letting him know what I want. Next thing you know, he put all of that shit in the game, bro. I'm gonna show y'all that shit. Yeah, the AI helped me code this shit, and fuck it, I got this shit documented. Me saying it. The AI, and I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what the AI is. The GPU, you're the CPU. You're supposed to give it instructions, and it just helps you work smarter, not harder. That's it. I'm just working smarter, and if that is cheating, wow, right now, cause like I don't give a fuck. Next level shit. You heard me. Let's go. Alright, so do things like make a character block. So the perfect time punches or logic. A real dope training boot camp level where anything goes. This will be the level I use to code enemies properly, spawn them in, have them attack each other, give them more health, or make um I could use to code enemies properly, spawn them in, have them attack each other. Hmm. Really get the understanding of the logic I need and want moving forward. After I begin to implement really dope logic to all my different characters, I want to then make different game options on load, creating so I can begin creating the main game loop. Basically, I want to make a River City GTA Dark no Soulsborne Vania. Soulsborne Vania is crazy. Vania. Soulsborne Vanias. So you could just say Soulvania, right? Soul, yeah. Soulsborne Vania is kind of like redundant. All right, Soulvania that resembles Streets of Rage 4. LOL. I know. I know. It's not out yet. And at this rate, won't be out. Just say 3. I don't really expect the fucking AI to understand fucking sarcasm. My bad. I had to think. I forgot how to say the word. What the word I was looking for at the fucking beginning. God damn it. All right. So look, I need and want moving forward. Damn. Get the understanding. I want to create an RPG and put the different enemies and adventure, fight bosses, explore new areas, learn new moves, and take part in the immersive Moonstone Island style Pokemon and Harvest Moon elements. How can I turn Moses class into a sword? Certain, but in like bring like a debug console where I can respawn, despawn, do things like make a character block so the main character can time punches and logic. A really dope training boot camp level where anything goes. This will be the level I use to code enemies properly, spawn them in, have them attack each other, really get the understanding of the logic I need and want moving forward. After I begin to implement really dope logic, all my characters damn, well I lost where I was reading. I no cap. I scrolled down and my eyes just at the beginning implementing really dope logic. My characters different. I want to main different options on load so I could begin creating the main game loop. Basically, I want to make a River City GTA Sylvania that resembles Streets of Rage 3. I always get Streets of Rage and Street Fighter mixed up. I think they did that shit on purpose. Even like the name Street Fighter, like Street Fighter, like it was supposed to be some like spin off of like 90s hip hop DJ nostalgia, like that jam, hip hop, like all that shit. That's where they like. That's why even like if you notice, play Street Fighter, not Street Fighter. What the fuck am I talking about? Play Streets of Rage 1. You'll hear like the hey, yeah. They got that shit from fucking like breakdancing in 90s hip hop culture, bro, or like 80s hip hop culture. To be honest with you, yeah, that's what it's about. So like, as far as like paying homage, I'm like think about it. The name Street Fighter is a marketing ploy that like the Japanese thought of. Like you get what I'm saying? Like they at the time they just knew what was popping and they just went with that. Like it's very dark psychological mind tactic shit. Like you know what I mean? But anyway, y'all ready to see the game? I thought so. Alright, let me see. This is Street Fighter approach. You are moving from player script to the entity engine to achieve a training room where you have them fight each other block while you practice combos. You need to separate the body physics moves from the brain. Damn, that's fucked up. I don't know if I could do all this, y'all. Alright, here is the architecture for Moses into the unified by right now Moses script probably says if A press punch. You need to change that to if input attack is true press punch. Okay. You need a base class, let's call it base fighter. Both your main character and every enemy will use this exact same code. This ensures that if an enemy punches you, that they follow the exact same physics rules and frame data and hit stun as you do. The base fighter handles gravity and movement physics, velocity and friction. Damn. Yo, I feel smart. State machine. Idle, run, jump, attack, hit stun, block. Alright. Hit stun is actually some shit that my code has in particular. So I like how he like put that in there. Animation. I don't know, hit stun might be a real thing, but that's some shit that like I like wrote down on the fly. I have a block stun too. But he just put block. Okay, animation switching, hurt boxes, hitboxes, the brain transplant. Yeah, this is the secret sauce. The base fighter shouldn't know who is controlling it. It just listens for commands. You plug different brains into the body. Player controller reads your game board, keyboard, gamepad, and sends signals to the body. Alright, yeah, the player controller, the AI controller, and the dummy just does nothing. Okay, dummy controller is the AI controller, just not moving. I guess the player controller is the dummy controller if the player ain't moving it. So vice versa. Architecture diagram, graph TD game loop, training room, update entity, and contain list of fighters. Yo, all this is super duper sauce. This nigga literally wrote the blueprint to my game, bro. It's crazy. Here is how you restructure your code to allow spawning AI and training dummies. The command interface defines the signal after fighters can receive. Oh my god, bro, when I tell you, ow, my fucking hand. Damn. I keep doing that, knowing damn well my shit fucked up. This shit gonna get infected if I don't fucking put some fucking Neosporin on this motherfucker. God damn. Ow, that hurt. Shit. Yo, am I the only person? And tell me if I'm the only person. You know how like people say some weird shit and you'll be like, yeah, you the only person that do that shit. So like people don't be wanting to say shit that they do. Am I the only person that what the fuck I was gonna say something about my hand? I don't know if I'm the only person that like when when I get a cut, I don't like immediately like go like putting a whole bunch of gauzes and shit like that on it. Like I'll rinse it with soap and water, and yeah, if it's not leaking, I'll leave it alone. Maybe I'm the only person that does that. Alright. Let's be listening and shit. Shit's crazy. Hope they enjoy the bathroom. I know that's something just for a fact. Anyway. Command interference, class, command, base fighter, universal class, refactor Moses to look like self commands, the Py Game. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get Chat GPT to help out with any of this shit. This is where you wanna make the training room magic happen. Let me control the training room, man. A boss is just a base fighter with bigger stats, a large fight, and a more complex AI controller. Okay. Trust to complete your next. Do you have the base? Alright, we're gonna say this and then we're gonna take a little peek at the game. And then I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna probably log out because, to be honest with you, it might not seem like I did much today, but I did a lot. I actually have a plan moving forward, and I have the skill to initiate the goal and get it done. So like I'm operating on like some like flow state. But you didn't have to cut me off. I always wanted to like mimic that meme. Now I'm playing. That shit just came to me now. Why is the unlock of the alright, so what we gonna do? Alright, I'm gonna just keep it a buck with them. I'm about to speak to the AI, cause that'll be better. Y'all can witness this. Okay, let's see. Alright, now Gemini likes to cut you off after like 30 seconds, so you gotta make what you say is brief as hell, but as scripted as possible. So that's what I'm gonna attempt to do, but chances are I'm gonna fail, and I'm expecting to fail. So I at least have like more understanding of what it is I need to achieve without the pressure of being perfect. So, alright. Okay. What's up? What's up, Jen?
What's up? Ready to dive into some more game development?
Sure thing, bestie. Let's get it. Yo, that's peak. That's peak manhood right there. Something went wrong. He ain't about that. He ain't about the shenanigans. All right, let's try again. Hey, what's going on? I wanted to talk to you real quick.
Hey, I'm here and ready to chat. What's on your mind?
Okay, so about my game. Basically, my previous attempts to refactor into a kernel database in main game were a no-go because I didn't have the skills to properly implement things, and I didn't know how to use the AI properly at the time, so my skill level was peaked. Now that I have a more understanding of what I have to do and a more intimate understanding of my code, I'm ready to re-implement it. However, the only code I have to use is the Moon 149 working for 8. Basically, I'd have to take the class of level all that stuff out and then try to refactor from there.
That's a great mindset to have. It's totally normal to hit those walls and come back with more knowledge. The Moon 149 working 48 sounds like your current base code, which is perfect for a starting point. Refactoring is exactly what you need to build that scalable architecture you're aiming for. A good first step would be to start separating those distinct components. We can start by defining what the kernel will be in your system versus the database, and then tackle the main game loop. Does that sound like a solid plan?
Kernel, database, game loop. Got it.
Perfect. So the conceptual structure is clear. When you're ready to start pulling that moon code apart, we can begin by identifying which parts fit into each of those categories. We'll start with the database to define your character's stats and assets, making the spawning much easier later on.
That sounds like an excellent plan. I'll say this though, my goal for now, and I'll probably start refactoring tomorrow, but my goal for now is to get some of Moses' logic a little more sound because he is the main focus of the gameplay. He's the Alucard of this castle. So I want to really like just do him due diligence because his move set is the framework for every other character, and more than likely some of the characters might actually be more technical, but for the most part most of them will be way less technical, depending on whether they're bosses or enemies, and also have NPCs. But yeah.
That is the perfect approach. Moses is the blueprint, so getting his logic polished and modular is crucial. Since his moveset is the foundation for everyone else, we can focus on three key areas. Modularize the state machine. Ensure his jumping, is attacking, and is blocking are cleanly separated and easy to run.
Oh shit, what happened?
Oh, it just seems like the last code block got cut off there. No worries, we can pick it right up. Were you thinking about starting to break down those specific Moses abilities into distinct modules?
I really don't know how to properly approach this. You know, all I know is the way he acts now, I absolutely love. So I know for a fact that refactoring this to some extent is going to cause things to get a little less optimal than they are, and I might have to deal with that until all the structures are reinforced. But yeah, I'm just not looking forward to breaking things and then feeling like I wasted time.
That is a totally valid concern. It's like doing a major renovation on a house you love. You have to break some things to build a stronger, more scalable foundation. The key is to refactor one piece at a time to minimize disruption. We can start by just creating a separate Moses input component tomorrow. That way, you're just moving the input logic to a different file without breaking the actual behavior you love. Then, once you see how that clean separation works, we can take the next step.
Right on, right on. All right, so right now, what I'm gonna do is what I want to do is I want to try to get his logic a little more sound. So there's certain things I want to implement before I'm finalized, and it's really not nothing crazy. It's just like I basically want to take the monkey patch injection and put it into the proper code line, and I also want to like swap those running man moonwalk things. Once I do that, I think I'll be ready to like, you know, implement the proper refactoring.
Sounds like a solid plan. Cleaning up the monkey patch injections and fixing the moonwalk issues are great focuses for stabilizing his core logic. Once Moses is moving and acting exactly how you want, you'll be in a perfect position to start the refactoring process without worrying about breaking what already works.
I'm done talking to him. Yo, watch this. I want to see if this works. That shit's funny. Hold on, let me see how many times I can do that. Wait, hold up. I'm having a hard time lining these punches up. Damn, can I do it faster than that? I don't know. I don't think so. I got a whole block, right? So he got P stance. He got regular. P stance make him like do a little bop. He got his block, and then he got it just as regular. So from there, I got my little backflip. He could also do like a little hop. I could go up the screen, down the screen. So it's some real versatile movement. If you get good at it, you could like get around. So my favorite thing to do is this right here though. You could like basically instant transmission. It's pretty dope. Damn. 殺しやられました。殺しやられました。I see you about to say, but that sounds like some anime shit. Now that's some anime shit. Alright, I'm gonna add you. Alright, I'm gonna add these people. Niggas start demon stepping on your ass. You see that? First start holding down and then you let go and he get back up. That shit is dope. And then he got this move, so you can go like yo, you could really like switch it up on. You see how he like ate that? he eating them punches. I gotta go with the grab too. I wanna give him like a bop while he do that. While he like blocks. Maybe like 2 or 3 feet movement. Just one, honestly. Like Cause like you see how that move him? Kinda moonwalk. You know what I can do? I don't know. Basically, I want to stop this running man shit right here. Like, I like the moonwalk all day, but no running man. I hate that running man shit, bro. That shit is annoying. Damn, am am I adding Elsa or Ellie? I'm confused. String users in chat. Alright. It's Elsa James. And then there's Ellie. Oh, no, that's her. That's the same person. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying, man. They got the bots over here messaging me. This why I don't even. I just be doing me, bro. Need y'all. Sit there. Thanks for the. Hey, Elsa James 5. Thanks for the 2. Thanks for the 25 gifted. Shit. Alright, so yeah. Oh yeah, I feel like he jumped too high too. Maybe I could tame him to jump a little bit. And also I want to make it so you could jump over people's heads. You see that? Like he like kind of pushes them back. So that's a no-no. But yeah, man. So there's a lot I want to do. I need to code the grabs too. When he grab you and you press up, I want him to, oh shit. When he, oh yeah, I could control both of them. By the way, see this? I got my P stance. Oh, they took it away. That shit was there at one point. I guess we'll have to re-implement it. Oh, did the game freeze? Damn, the game did freeze, but it came back. They synchronized. Do 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 do. Yo, that slide is dope though. You gotta admit. So this is whole combo. He got 5 punches and 5 kicks. And I got a slide. He could do the slide at any moment. It looks like there's a little timer on it. I could take that off. Feel me? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Oh, that was kind of fire. That nigga low key do look like Goku. Look like a brown skinned Goku with a motherfucking earring. Damn, that shit go a little too far. Golly. That shit down there take him all the way to the east side. Like hold up. Oh, them some crazy combos though. Uppercut. His uppercut is fire. That's definitely how I envisioned it. Them some smooth ass frames too. Bro, I got my own fucking video game. It's crazy. Yo, when he kicked them away, it'd be crazy. Alright, let's see. Damn. Ah! That's hilarious. Oh, that is dope. So y'all saw that, right? So he could get up with a cartwheel, which is probably the most. He could get up with a jump. That's a little weird, but whatever. Alright, let's do that again. So he could get up with cartwheel, which is optimal. Or he see how the P stance overrides his down state. That's bad. That's why we gotta re-inject the P state properly. This is the P state. I call it the P state because I press P. Literally. You can't even see. Niggas can't even tell what the fuck I'm pointing at. You can't see that. Hold up. Alright, yeah, you can see that now. Yeah, P does the P stance. See? So I also named it P because it's a power stance. Like it opens up his moveset. It gives him access to the charge kick, which is basically like a Bruce Lee kick. Wada! 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 So after like a few, if you break their guard, they'll go flying. Let's see. Well, there's like two guards. There's a stun guard, and then there's like a guard break. So like once your guard is broken, you into like a stun state, and once you're in a stun state, if they hit you with a heavy move, you go flying, and that's kind of like just how I set it up. Don't ask me why. It just came to me. Oh yeah, that is some dope shit. He's not supposed to go that fast, but I kind of wanted to see some shit, so I did it that way. Alright, let's see if I can do this shit now. So this. Damn. see the Hurricane on this. I'm surprised I didn't kill him. Oh yeah, he got Hadokens. He gonna keep throwing Hadokens till he die. Oh shit. Ah damn, I feel evil. Like, I feel a little sinister after that. I had to fight the monster within. Yeah, Black Goku shit. You feel me? Oh yeah, you got air combo too. I actually have more moves, but I never coded them in. And at this point in development, I'm not even sure if they'll make it. I had a couple more kicks for him. And had some ideas for like some air attacks. Like this is his grapple. But I'm gonna have to expand like the hitbox a little further out. The hitboxes look pretty correct. I kind of cheated with this one. You gotta kind of get in for that. We need some. Yeah, we got some serious work to do. I'm actually relax a little today. I've been going crazy just to get to this point. Y'all don't even know. Got that sauce though. You feel it? I need to like calm his kick down. That nigga on some fucking Liu Kang shit. What up? What up? Like when he come off that kick, he should just motherfucker. Like this. Hold up. I'm about to do it. Watch this. That is so hard to me. Then he moonwalk away. Moonwalk the fuck off screen. That shit is so dope to me. Gotta keep that moonwalk in there. And moonwalk different. It's definitely gonna help for like zoning too. I really don't like that he running backwards. I want him to turn around. I mean, if anything, you could turn around yourself by letting P go, but where's the fun in that? So like, let's see if I was facing this way, and I wanted to get away from my. I ain't gonna hold you. Launching that shit back is kind of satisfying. Like a fucking. It's like a rubber band. It's like a pseudo rubber band. Wow. I want him to run back. You see how he running backwards? I wanna change the logic so he turns around like that. But you like technically you turn around, but when you let it go, he's still facing this way. Like I don't know how to do that. It's like because of the P stance, when he walks backwards, he does this. But when you double tap, he'll run, but he'll run backwards. I don't really like that. It looks so weird to me. If I could code it so when he does this, he just turns around for that moment, but then he turns back to like this when you let go, that would, I swear, I'd be such a happy man. We'll figure it out. So I want to do it so when you press up, he lifts them above his head. When you grab, when you grab and you press up, he lifts them above his head. When you grab and you press back, he suplexes them. When you grab and press forward, I don't know, I'll figure something out. When you grab and press down, maybe like throw them in the air or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, y'all. We gonna end it there. Oh, I also put a reset button with tab. Let's see if it make the enemy come back or respawn them. Oh yeah, it did. Look at that. It did. Look at that. Look at that. Alright. Let's see about some of these block frames. You gotta put like a regular frame in between. That shit would be so much doper because it'll look like he got something to like reset to. Yeah. Ooh, we just figured some shit out. I think we'll figure out. We'll see. That it sounds like it'll work in theory. Maybe I can like add a different frame. I don't know. We'll come up with something. But I'm gonna probably end the stream here. Alright, y'all. Y'all keep creating. That's what I'm saying.